Alright, say less. Welcome to the episode of Flicks and Kicks.
You hit the introduction.
Oh, yes, sir. Because, you know, this shit is lit. You know, we got
It's been
some...
a crazy week.
Exactly. You know, we got some interesting stuff going in the college world of football.
I mean, where you want to start?
I mean, all right, listen, bro. We got a couple things.
For sure.
We got some coaches we got to talk about. We got some playoffs.
It's conference championship week. Not only we'll decide who wins each conference. Oh, that's cool. But how that's going to affect these playoff rankings? Yeah,
I mean, you know, we got someone we're going to be talking about that ain't going to be in there because he wanted to be a little interesting, you know?
We don't want to spoil what that
exactly.
is, though.
Exactly. So, you know, I'm going to let you go ahead and give them a little interesting taste of what we're going to be talking about, my man.
I mean, when we talking about the coaching carousel, which finally, even though Penn State still ain't got a coach.
Hey, we're not going to talk about Penn State, bro. You know, that's tough.
They don't have any, they have 2 commits. Let me be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, anyway.
Hey, 4 stars. They're 4 stars.
Hey, that's...
It's better than no star.
Better, exactly. That's what I was going to get to. I was going to say there's different levels of 4 stars. There's the top 200 4 stars, and there's just a 4-star. You know, like the 3.
Yeah.
But hey, 4 stars, 4 stars, right? I mean, we got to talk about Lane at LSU. I mean, that's the big. First of all, leaving this, I don't want to dive in too much. We'll get into that. We'll get into
you know, you got Lane going to obviously a new home now, which is a little interesting the way he also
rival.
left.
Yeah, how he left, which we'll dive into. You got James Franklin going to Virginia Tech after the way Penn State did him. You got up-and-comers Alex Golish going to the best school in Alabama. Auburn
Disgusting.
University, War Eagle. You got John Summerall going to Florida after they fired Billy Napier, so they're going
I'm not gonna lie.
Group of 5 route.
You know, as an Alabama, you know, this Auburn new you know what I'm saying? That's to me.
I like the hire.
You like it? Disgusting.
Like Mark Stoops, after 13 years at Kentucky, was let go. I just saw today, actually. He hired Will Stein, Oregon offensive coordinator. So there is a lot of movement going on that we got to dive into.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting because, like you said, especially, I think, you know, Kentucky, that's a little interesting.
That is interesting because it's like Kentucky, we know how big they are as a basketball program, but football, they kind of a dead end.
Exactly. So it's like seeing that kind of happen was a little weird.
Especially for someone like Will Stein, he probably could have got a better job.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, hey, you know, it's all right. It's all right because we're gonna go ahead and
dive in all
down into it. Now
into the nitty gritty.
The first thing that we honestly got to get into though is this man Lane Kiffin, man.
I'm fiending to talk about this.
Because I mean, hey, the way that this
one
man
of the biggest
Lane left.
I don't want to say college football history. Maybe that's being dramatic.
Well, it's because of how the
left.
Exactly. It's how he left and how he.
This is one of the messiest moves in college football.
Well, let's be honest. I don't know if you saw the tweet that he had put out,
which
of basically saying, you know, thank you for being, you know, me being here and all this other stuff, and you know, the guys, they were fighting for me to play. I don't know if you saw, but
he threw Keith Carter under the bus.
I saw those Ole Miss players retweet his tweet.
I did.
Saying
Sertain Perkins.
Yeah, saying that we weren't sticking for you to.
He said, "Y'all, you didn't even come and talk to the team."
Exactly. Yeah. So
it got ugly.
It got real ugly.
Got real ugly. Let's talk about it, man.
Exactly.
So I mean, Ole Miss. Let's be real. Lane Kiffin, he had a successful run at Ole Miss. He was there for 5 years. They were 55-19. Let's be real. They were a dumpster fire hit with hella sanctions because of Hugh Freeze's cheating and recruiting before Lane Kiffin got there. So we got there. Took them some time to rebuild the program, but they went 55-19. This year was their best year in program history. 11-1. They were in the playoffs. I don't know if you saw, Lane Kiffin had that ESPN documentary, and it looked like he changed. He talked about the love he had for Ole Miss. So they thought, oh, he can be a legend there. And then Brian Kelly got fired from LSU. Everyone.
Well, okay, you're holding on to something. This man was actually waiting to see if Alabama was going to lose.
That's the rumor.
And if Alabama would have lost, what I would have heard was Kalen would have gotten fired. He probably would have went to Penn State.
That's the rumor.
And that's what he wanted to go to Alabama. That's what I was hearing.
You know what they call that shit, Hunter? a butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said Lane Kiffin was planning for the SEC championship, so that could have delayed all this by a week.
Yep.
But my alma mater decided to lose to Alabama again, and none of that ended up happening. But yeah, everyone knew when Brian Kelly got fired, they were gonna go after Lane Kiffin. That was LSU's big fish. First of all, they fired Wes Woodyard, the athletic director, because he gave Brian Kelly that fat contract, so he had to bite the bullet for that. So they got him up out of there.
Well, I mean, it's
he
all
was the
good.
scapegoat.
Yeah, it's all good.
When a big coaching hire doesn't go right, there's a scapegoat, and unfortunately, he was. But yeah, Verge came in. They targeted Lane. We heard some rumors. I don't know if you saw. We saw they were going after Eli Drinkwitz.
Yeah.
From Missouri. There was John Summerall from Tulane. I mean, he was already in the state, so maybe folks were like, okay, he already has the connect going. But they zeroed in on Lane Kiffin.
Well, all right, man. We'll go into the next one, because I ain't gonna lie. As much as it was going kind of crazy,
move,
yeah, it was a lot that went down.
The offense he'll bring, like, I can't.
Now I'm gonna let you say your little piece about this disgusting little school. You know, it's let you have your fun. Go ahead, go ahead. Discuss me with Alabama or Auburn and their nasty little.
Alex Golish. 20. I know people will see the record. He was only 23-15 out South Florida, but South Florida, come on, they weren't much of a big time program before he got there. It took him a couple years to rebuild it, but he left. If you leave a place better than you found it, you a good coach in my eyes, and that's what he did. I mean, you're a Bama fan. You saw the way his South Florida teams gave Bama fits, but what he's bringing at Auburn, good ass offensive mind. Remember the Tennessee team in 21?
Yeah.
The one with Henry Hooker throwing all those deep balls
Yep.
to Jalen High. Who was the offense coordinator? Alex Golish.
See, I mean, hey, man, like I said, I've always said with South Florida,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they've given us a fight. They give everyone a good fight.
Scrappy.
But, you know, I gotta see what he does. This is a different ball game. You're going to be playing different teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to be playing different teams.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think it's a great hire, though. I'm biased, obviously, because I thought Brian Harsin was a great hire. I thought Hugh Freeze was a great hire. So this is Auburn's third head coach in the past 5 years.
Disgust me. Anyways,
We'll see
go
how it works out,
to
though.
Gundy, man. I'm not going to lie. This one kind of
ain't really a
surprised
hire.
me.
This is a fire.
Yeah, this one kind of surprised me on...
Gundy was there for over 15 years.
Bro, I've lived
Our
basically my whole
childhood.
life with him being there.
We were there when he had all those exciting run and gun offenses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had Mason Rudolph throwing all over the place. He had Dez Bryant. But some coaches can't adapt to NIL. Mike Gundy could not adapt to NIL. His recruiting slipped.
Yeah, it was...
He didn't know how to work the
Well,
portal.
all right, let's be honest now. You can't really recruit at that level
Oklahoma
when
State
you're not
got
the best in your own state. You know,
Yeah.
it's definitely kind of tough.
Yeah.
But
They ain't got the resources, Oklahoma.
yeah, it was basically once Ollie left, you don't hear nothing.
And Ollie had a disastrous return here. Everyone remembers that.
Yeah, that was rough.
They brought in Eric Morris, offensive mind from North Texas. But yeah, were you surprised that Gundy got the hook? Because he seemed like one of those coaches where he would retire before he gets fired.
Well, I mean, it's a new era. You know, you're now giving money to these kids, and you can't just be giving free money now.
That's the thing.
You know, so
once
it's,
money's involved, patience kind of go. Loyalty and patience.
exactly. So it's. I mean, I kind of saw it coming. I
There's an
mean,
old
we can say
saying.
the same thing with Stoops. You know.
Oh yeah, Stoops too. You either adapt or perish.
Exactly. So I mean, that just kind of it
Dabo
happens.
Sweeney better be careful. He may be joining that list soon. Clemson's not
Well,
going to
they're
take
probably
too
gonna
many.
be swimming with the fishes.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Keep it real with that brother.
Clemson's not going to take too many 75 seasons. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
His brother's probably gonna be on the hot seat all off season.
Exactly. I mean, we knew after Gundy lost, 66-0 to Oregon, that he was cooked. It was over. There's always that one game you see from a great coach where it's like, it's over.
All right, man. So let me be real with you though.
Mm-hmm.
We got some little fun things that I got little questions for you though. Got some little
Wait. There's one more coach we got to get into. James Franklin to Virginia Tech.
Bro, how did I forget that? How did I forget that? Because I'm not gonna lie, when you leave Penn State, you go to a school that actually
he got fired.
Exactly, and you go to a school where I honestly think this is the best little fit.
It's actually a really good fit.
I think
Virginia Tech has money.
Exactly, they have money, and they're not like a scrappy or very bad school. They are a scrappy school that they can actually recruit.
They have a nice little recruiting pool too. Virginia, the state of Virginia has a lot of talent there. Michael Vick came from there. The Fuller brothers.
Yep.
So like they produce good DBs, good quarterback. You put the NIL together, you can make something shake in the ACC.
Yeah, they definitely can. So I think they'll be actually, be pretty fine.
And Franklin basically took all the recruits he got from Penn State and got him to jump with him into Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I will think it's going to take him a little bit of time to kind of get it going.
Oh, yeah.
But I think by year 2, he'll be at least a top 5 ACC team.
And we've seen with Franklin, he's a good program builder.
Exactly.
When he went to Vanderbilt in like 2012, they were 6-6. By year 2, he was 9-3 there. When he went to Penn State, they were a dumpster fire. He had multiple 10-win seasons there. Helped them get one game away from a natty. So we know he can build a program up. Now people will bring up his 4-20 record against top 10 teams. That is what it is. But
yeah, I mean, because I'm one of those people that definitely bring that up.
It's hard to ignore.
But I mean, hey, he's one of those coaches that you actually think you can build around. You think you can succeed with him.
And that's what Virginia Tech needs right now. They need stability bad, bro. I mean,
you need at least someone that you can be like, all right, that's my guy.
That's what I'm saying. Someone you can hang your hat on, because they haven't had stability. I won't say since Vic, because they had a couple okay years in 2010s, but really since 2015.
I mean, let's be honest though. In the ACC right now, you kind of have an open window.
That's what I'm saying. ACC is wide open.
Yeah, you really have Miami,
and they're not even an ACC championship.
Exactly. So it's like in the next couple of years, that's the only team that you got to worry about. Clemson,
right?
Dabo's probably going to lose his job.
Especially if he has another bad year.
Exactly, and you really think Duke is going to come on now?
Man.
Let's be real.
Man. They're a basketball school, bro.
Exactly. Let's be real now.
Right.
Pitt, come on now.
Man. Come on.
Come on.
I don't know how they were ranked.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
So I mean, but all right, yeah.
And then we got one more. We mentioned it earlier, but John Summerall to Florida. He has a 42-11 record. I did a little homework on his background. Defensive coach. Played at Kentucky, so he has some SEC experience in him. Then looking at his coaching record, 42-11. He rebuilt Troy while he was at Troy. He had a pretty good record there. Then we see he's doing okay at Tulane. So on paper, you're bringing in a good up-and-comer, but the issue is they just had Sunbelt Billy. So,
yeah.
What's your thoughts on this movie, man?
I'm kind of interested to see what he's willing to do. Like you were saying, Troy and Tulane, those are obviously two schools that are not on that level.
Nah.
So, it's going to be interesting to see what he does when you are walking into a situation where you have a fan base that...
restless.
Yeah, they are kind of itching for something. They thought this year was going to be a promising year.
For sure. And let's be real. They wanted Lane Kiffin. Florida fans wanted Lane Kiffin. To
be honest, most people that were a top school wanted Lane Kiffin.
He was the top choice for him. He was the big fish.
I'm gonna be real with you. At some point, I even thought Alabama, because he had ties with Alabama, so it's like he would be nice at Alabama. So it's when you have a coach like that that's available and he's not giving Ole Miss the I'm gonna be back.
And he wasn't, because you saw the rumors. They had an extension right there ready for Lane. He never touched the extension.
Yep.
So it's like everyone was chasing him. So the guys that got left at the altar and didn't get him, there was gonna be hurt feelings from that fan base. Florida was one of them. It could work. He has to nail his coordinator hires, because he a G5
it's a lot to kind of do down there, because you got a lot of rebuilding to do. It is
culture wise, because Florida, they have good players, but they don't know how to win.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you were saying, it's culture. You got mentality. It's a lot that you kind of have to really rebuild.
It's a lot.
Trust
Trust with the fan base.
So it's gonna be tough. So
plus you gotta kiss some ass to the boosters, because you gotta get the boosters to want to play the money.
I mean, well, to be honest, it is Florida, so you don't gotta do too much. You know what I'm saying? So
they got the resources.
Exactly. It's one of those where you kind of have to give them that almost blind promise of I can do this. Right. So it'll be fine. They're gonna give him maybe the first. Kind of like James Franklin, first 2 years, I would say.
Years, yeah. Usually by year 2, they want to see that investment start to pay off. So
Well, all right, you're in
they'll
the
give you a
SEC.
recruiting class.
You're in the SEC, so yeah, by year 2, they're gonna
Show
be
some
expecting
progress,
that.
right.
James Franklin, I would say by year 3, that's where it's like, okay, pick it up.
That's what I'm saying. Now it's time. Now it's time to get into double digits. Time to compete. Honestly,
Exactly.
for Florida, you may have to try to start competing for the playoffs by year 2, but for championships and stuff, that's where year 3 comes.
Yeah, it's year 3.
Yeah, year
but
3.
it's just to compete because you're
That's what I'm saying.
you're struggling.
Florida
right now.
got to be relevant again.
Yeah, you're struggling.
Exactly. That's one of the biggest brands in the sport. They're not gonna make a bowl game.
I mean, bro, you're
that can't happen in Florida.
You're signed with Jordan. He makes your
That's what I'm
jerseys,
saying. And the
you
swamp-
can't do shit.
The Swamp is one of the best environments in the country. You can't be down 31-0 at home to Tennessee on prime time. That's not Florida. I'm a Georgia fan. I love making fun of Florida, but damn, man.
Shit, bro.
I'm tired of going into Florida games and they're already on rings, bro. I want the win to mean something again.
You know what? You're going to have Dylan crash out.
I'm sorry.
Anyways.
It's reverse.
All right, man. We're going to move on to the next thing that we got a little going. Because this is a little thing that we got. And I think I got some buy or sales for you.
Okay, all right.
You know, I think I got some ideas that it's going to be a little interesting.
Throw some at me.
So, are you going to buy or sell that Lane Kiffin next year at LSU is going to the SEC championship?
Oh, shit.
Is this a little tour? Are you going to buy this right now? I'm telling you right now. Is this brother going to go to LSU? He's bringing his guys from.
He is bringing his guys.
I mean, he is in a recruiting pool.
He is in a great talent pool, and Lane recruited his butt off too at Ole Miss.
Exactly. I mean, you're forgetting on who he put out. He put out Jackson Dart.
You
know, you got guys that went first round. Second round under him.
Trey Harris.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He knew how to work that portal, even in high school. Those Mississippi underrated. It's not Louisiana.
It's night and day.
The gems he got in Mississippi, they turned the stars on the lane.
Exactly.
So part of me's like, in year 1, I don't know. But Brian Kelly made the SEC championship year. And I think Lane Kiffin is a better, in today's version of college football, let me be respectful. Because Brian Kelly won a lot of games in Notre Dame. He didn't have a feel for the NIL.
Yeah.
And his staff hires, let's be real, his staff hires were bad.
Garbage.
Terrible.
Dumpster fire.
Awful. I think Lane Kiffin will have better staff hires. I think Lane, first of all, let me say if I'll buy it or sell on this before I make my points. This is risky because it's year 1. I'm going to buy it though. Now, this is contingent. I need Blake Baker to keep Corey Raymond as the DB coach.
Okay.
And I need him to keep Blake Baker as defensive coordinator. Because that's one of the best DCs in the country. And that's arguably the best DB coach in the country. Because I know Lane will do his thing on offense. Lane's going to bring in his people. He's going to go into the portal, get the guys he needs to get, on top of developing the already talent like Harlem Berry, 5-star, true freshman running back. Under Lane's offense, he'll be a star. So if he gets the offense to good, to pair with it's the SEC though. The SEC's a bloodbath though, right?
That's what I'm saying. Year 1. SEC championship.
Ooh.
So that means he's either going to have to beat either Georgia or Alabama. Because they're going to play at least one of us.
Get to the SEC or win the SEC championship.
I'm saying get there.
Get there.
So that's going to be, 10 or 11 wins.
Because I looked at their schedule next. Man, that schedule hard, bro. They got to play Texas. They got to play Bama. They got to play Auburn. They got to play A&M. They open up against Clemson. Even though we could say what we want about Clemson, they'll probably be ranked preseason. So it's a murderous road. I think they got to play Florida too. I want to say bye. I do. But it's year 1.
Come on. You got to give it to me. You got 3 seconds.
Oh, okay. I'm a buy. Fuck, this was actually hard. I'm a buy it. I think Lane Kiffin gonna start off at LSU. That was actually one of the toughest buys. That was one of the toughest questions that I had. I'm really conflicted.
Oh my god.
This is a heart over head pick. I ain't gonna lie. Cause the schedule's hard. The SEC's loaded, but heart. The swagger Lane Kiffin and the scheme he gonna bring to that offense, and we know LSU gonna have good defense.
So you buying?
I'm gonna buy it. Bro.
All right.
I'm not comfortable with it, but I trust the pieces Lane will bring in.
Say less.
I do.
That's all I had to hear.
That's
hard. That's all I had to hear.
Let me put you on the spot though.
Oh,
hit you for
all right. Go ahead.
Buy, sell. I want to hit you with a good one. Buy, sell. John Summerall, will have a more successful year one than James Franklin?
You know what? And this is something that I'm not trying to say that is an easy pick for me, but I'm going to sell. I think James is, as much as I want to say that his record against ranked teams is not good.
Not good.
Let's be honest. You're going to a school, right now, you're probably not going to be playing a lot of ranked. You know?
I was about to say that you probably ain't facing too many top 10 teams today.
Exactly. So in the ACC, on your record, you're probably going to play, at most, I would say maybe 3 or 4 ranked teams.
Miami, maybe Clemson, they on the schedule.
Exactly. So you're going to be playing those. Then you maybe have like one that's going to be an out of conference that's ranked.
For sure.
So, with that being said, I think he can. I think he can have a better season because you're going in there, you're trying to establish something that you've already seen. This fan base has accepted him. Everyone, their whole
love
school, everything has embraced him already, and this brother hasn't even recruited nobody for him.
He hasn't.
He said, "I'm gonna just bring the guys that I have."
He just flipped the Penn State guys. That's why the Penn State class is in the dumps.
Exactly. So it's like, all right. I think he's already bringing in his guys, so he's gonna be able to establish
his culture,
and what he's gonna be able to want to do. He's gonna be able to at least be able to. I don't think he's gonna have the win-loss, I would say.
Yeah, maybe 7, 8.
Yeah, I think that's where it's gonna be.
Get them bowl eligible.
A little rough.
That's a win season.
Exactly, but I think he's gonna be able to set something that in year one, a lot of these coaches aren't gonna be able to do.
For sure.
The only person I think that's gonna be able to set a culture year one that is gonna be able to do it ahead of him is Lane Kiffin.
Just because the talent.
You just have you can't compete against what you're gonna be able to do.
That's
a
top 5 job in the country.
Exactly.
I saw an interview
It's hard.
James Franklin would say, my situation's not the same. I'm not getting off the private jet and greeting the #1 player in the country. Because Lane Kiffin, you saw the video of him greeting Lamar Brown, #1 player in the country. That's the type of guys you can bring in LSU.
All right, bet. Yeah, I can see that because that's really how it is. That's how he is on that.
John, first year SEC fan base that's pissed off. Yeah, that's a tough ask.
Now you know I had to bring this one.
Okay, what you got?
Buy or sell?
Oh Lord.
Is your new coach gonna go and be able to step foot against Alabama?
Like beat Alabama?
Beat Alabama. Year one.
I'm gonna piss off my fellow Auburn graduates here.
You know I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting you right here on the spot. Hey, all the people that went with Corey at Auburn, this is y'all's time to shine with this man. Is he going to buy or is he going to sell? Is he going to believe in y'all's new coach? Is he going to believe that y'all can get it done?
I did my homework on this coach. I believe in young offensive mind. If Cam Coleman stays, we could convince him to stay. He's going to get him he can develop a quarterback. And I heard Byram, the quarterback from USF, may transfer here with him. So if the quarterback played good, the scheme good, we could be really good. But I gotta sell. What, man? Year one? First of all, let me say this: the game is at Alabama. We haven't won at Alabama since. Yep, still thinking about it.
Exactly.
Because it's been that long. So I don't even get the Jordan hair voodoo. So that really hurts. 2. I think we might take some losses in the port just because it's a new regime. So when it's a new regime, some guys are bound to leave. So I may not get my full group of receivers to be able to do what I need to do at Alabama. And 2, I just think I want to. I do. That's why I hate saying this. But next year, Bama should be pretty good. Whether Keon Russell or Simpson comes in the quarterback situation, will be straight. They're bringing in probably another top 5 recruiting class.
Yeah, we got another top 5 quarterback coming in.
On top of the recruiting class that's going to go from freshman to sophomore. So they're going to have the depth advantage. They're going to have the home field advantage. They're going to have the continuality advantage. And my coach is trying to bring in his guys. He'll go through his first cycle. So I think he needs a cycle. And now the portal makes everything possible. We saw Kirsten, then he went to Indiana, brought his JMU guys, and they took over. But you're not bringing in South Florida and winning the SEC. That's just not how that's going to go. So in year one, I got to sell.
Dang.
That hurts.
You know what? It's all right, bro. It's all right.
That hurt, man.
You know, all right. So we got through that little fun segment. You know,
That was not fun.
was for me. Anyways, you know, we got some interesting games that's coming on this weekend.
Oh,
I mean,
yes,
you see the jersey that he got on. You see the jacket that I got. I mean, this is gonna be a crazy,
Yes, sir.
crazy.
It's a rematch
Exactly.
from the game we went to. As a Georgia, yeah, I'm a Georgia fan.
Hey, we'll have them clips in there.
As a Georgia fan, going to the first battle with Bama this year and not seeing us lead the whole game,
At home,
that was a tough pill to swallow.
in your crib, we took your chain. We said, hey man, give me that shit.
But we've been different teams since, because we've been undefeated since that game. Bama has lost one game since that game.
You know, it's basically gonna be interesting because I mean,
So I guess we'll start off with the SEC for these predictions.
yeah. So it's
Let me
like
bring up my numbers.
I'm telling you right now, bro. The one stat that I would always tell you was that it's very interesting in the season. The same teams that play usually don't beat each other the same time twice.
That's what gives me hope.
So see how that it gives you
That's
hope.
what gives me hope. And also, Vegas doesn't lie because I just looked up the line. We're 2.5 point favorites.
See, that's off of that stat though. I'm telling you off of what I've been able to see. One team, I'm seeing that this coach is coaching aggressive. I'm seeing against what he did against Auburn on a 4th and 2
That
in
was
his
ballsy.
red zone,
Y'all
where he
tied
could have
game.
just went for a field goal and
Tied
said, "I
game.
trust the defense."
2020.
And he decided, "I'm gonna go for it."
I hated that, but that was an impressive play.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a coach
took
that's
balls.
being. I'm seeing a guy
That
that's
took
going
balls.
to being aggressive.
And we know my big key to this game is just, taking my homerism out of this. Can Georgia start out fast? Because we've seen in the matchups, especially against Kalen DeBoer, Bama jumps up all over us to start the game. The game at Tuscaloosa last year, y'all were up 28-3 at halftime or
Yep.
something crazy like that. The game we went to, y'all were up 24-14 and y'all got up 14-0. So y'all have dominated the initial wave of the game, which means y'all's initial game plan was better. So can Georgia actually find a way to start out fast? That's the major key to the game, because I looked up the numbers. Virtually identical defensively. Pretty close on offense, even though we're more run explosive. Y'all are more through the air. Ty has over 3,000 passing yards, 25 passing touchdowns. So y'all going to air it out. We're going to pass too, but our strength is the run game.
Yeah.
So it simply will come down to, can Bama have a good second half against Georgia? Because they had 0 points in the second half when it's time to play Georgia. And could Georgia start off fast? Someone's got to give there.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
My pick is Georgia.
Well, it's all about the Tide. It's nothing but
It's
the
the
damn Tide.
I'm going to say it's in Atlanta, even though y'all own us in Atlanta in the SEC Championship.
Exactly.
But we do have home field technically. I got to give us an advantage there, right? We have
If it ain't the Tide, then
you
I
said
don't know.
it too. It's hard to beat a good team twice.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
So we have that advantage, and I would say we're the healthier team. Y'all are kind of banged up a little bit. Y'all have some injuries.
We'll see. We'll see.
So I
All
gotta
right,
go
we're
with Georgia.
going to the Big Ten.
Big Ten. Now this is going to be a good match. Battle of undefeated. Number 1 Ohio State. Number 2 Indiana. I mean, where you want to start? 2 Heisman candidates. Julian Sain, Mendoza. 2.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like I've told you in the middle of the season, Indiana, they had to do a lot to prove me, to really have my liking to them. And I think they've done that for me. I think they are a team that I do like. Ohio State is just, they just have the firepower,
They
man.
do.
It's tough.
I mean,
that
on both
offense,
sides, bro. I mean, yeah.
it's cool
Get
that
into the offense, man.
if you want to try to stop JSN, bro.
Oh, you mean
All right, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, that's cool. I got another guy that's gonna be a first round pick.
Cornell Tate.
You want to done with me? That's fine. I got another brother that's gonna get another 100 yards and it'll be 2 touchdowns if you try him. So it's like,
Pick your poison, man.
you got a quarterback that knows how to deal it. I mean,
Ain't he completing 80% of his throws?
yes,
That's crazy.
That's like
I ain't even doing that in college football.
This brother's doing video game shit, and it's not even a game.
And he don't really turn the ball over like that.
So, well, how can you when you got two guys that you can throw the ball? I mean, their catch radius is everywhere.
And they run 4.3s, 4.4s.
And you can't tackle them.
Pros facing college players.
Exactly. Well, they make it look like pros against high schoolers.
Like some players they're facing will probably own car dealerships. You're asking them to write their senior project and then the next day go cover Jeremiah Smith. Come on,
see,
man.
that's a lot, bro. That's a lot.
They're bad. We know they'll battle. They're well coached.
Oh yeah, Indiana is a very good coach team. The way that I have seen them play lately, I like them, but I don't think their defense is going to be enough. Their offense can keep up.
Here's my thing, man. Right, their defense did pretty well at Oregon, but this is a different test, man.
Well, like I told you, Oregon ain't got two guys that I can throw the ball at anywhere. It's that simple.
They have a really good corner who actually was teammates with Jeremiah Smith in high school, D'Angelo Bonds.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, they were team, so they got history. But he's 5'9". He's 5'9", trying to guard that big old alpha who's 6'4", 6'5", runs a
jump out the gym.
So it's just I don't know if this is a good matchup, man. I like Indiana. We know Carson Nate, he's confident as hell, so he's gonna have his team confident, fired up. But for 4 quarters, I just don't think they have the. I don't want to say. I'm just gonna say they ain't got the dudes to compete with Ohio State.
They don't.
For 4 quarters.
So yeah, it's Ohio State for both of us.
Yeah, I gotta go for Ohio State.
Now we got the Big 12.
BYU Texas Tech rematch because BYU played Texas Tech a couple weeks ago and lost 29-9. It wasn't very competitive.
You know, I'm gonna say this off rip. For my sake, I need BYU to lose. A lot
of people are saying the same. Miami fans and Notre Dame fans are probably saying the same thing.
Well, listen, man. I need Notre Dame to finally get their way of they can have that head-to-head with Miami. Because that's what I've been hearing. They have to be neck and neck for them to use that.
I still think it's fucked up, the committee.
It is fucked up, and that's what pisses me off.
Then why did we play the game?
Exactly.
They said, oh, well, they're different teams that don't schedule the game the first week. Sorry, you lost the head-to-head.
Exactly.
That's the matter.
I mean, and then even strength of schedule. Who have they beaten?
Come on. Their best win was against USC. Good team, 16-ranked team. Fine. Who else have they played outside of you? And they got USC at home. So they didn't have to go to the Coliseum where USC was undefeated. They got a home game.
I just, like I said, man, I need them to go ahead.
Sorry, Pitt wasn't an impressive win.
That was not impressive.
Plus, Miami beat the shit out of Pitt, too, if we want to compare. So
another head-to-head.
Exactly. So, what are we doing?
Like, all right, if we're doing that, like I said, I need Miami to go ahead, sneak in, so we can finally get this right.
Miami deserves to be. If Miami isn't in, then honestly, what's the fucking point of scheduling big out-of-conference games to start the week? They serve no benefit.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you have rumors of, I heard Alabama, we're changing up our schedule.
I heard Texas is considering getting out the Ohio State game next week. Because
Texas, what is the point?
If Texas replaced Ohio State week 1 with Marshall, they would be in the playoffs right now.
Exactly.
So it's like, you can't keep penalizing teams for playing these out-of-conference big games. That has to matter. You can't say, oh, Notre Dame improved throughout. They lost. It doesn't matter. We saw the teams play, and they lost.
Exactly.
But having said that, Texas Tech's going to win this game.
They should.
They're just better. I think they're better at everything.
BYU's a good school. I think
they're well coached.
Yeah, they've done a lot better than I think a lot of people have thought this year.
They have a good true freshman quarterback, too.
I don't think they have the horses just yet.
They don't. And Texas Tech, their defensive line, man, they spent good money on that line.
I will say Texas Tech this year has done a lot more than I have expected them to do.
I don't know if you've seen David Bailey off the edge.
Yes. Ooh. Yeah, so I like I said, I've seen them play this year. I think they were able to control the momentum throughout the whole season. That was their biggest thing. I didn't know if they could do that.
If you're playing a Big 12 is probably the worst conference. Either that or the ACC. If you play in a
ACC, you got two schools, I would say.
Yeah, Miami, Clemson some years.
Yeah.
So it's like if you play in a conference that's not that good, you better dominate. That's what they've done. They've beaten outside their loss to Arizona State. They've beaten every team by at least an average of 25 points. That's at least. So they're winning most of their games by like 30. So they're dominant.
All right, man. I'm going to get to this one that I think a lot of us just don't like. I'm going to say a lot of us football fans. We got the ACC.
Oh, my God. Now, this one has the potential to really fuck up
throw. This will piss off a lot of
This has the potential
people.
to blow up the ACC conference.
Yeah, it would honestly make people think, all right, why is my schedule this way?
If Duke wins this game, there's a good chance nobody in the ACC makes the playoffs.
That
would
make
be a disaster.
I'm not gonna lie, that would make it seem where it's like, okay, so what's the point of even getting to this game?
Because now everyone's asking, how the fuck is a 7-5 Duke even in the game?
Exactly. That's
what makes no sense to me.
I mean,
because it's like, I wish we could pull up Duke's schedule to see who their losses were. Because
yeah, let me. I got you. I got you.
Schedule because I know one of their losses was to Tulane. That I know. So that doesn't count. That's an embarrassing loss, but that doesn't count as an ACC loss.
So they have.
Yeah, who are their losses to?
Let's see here, because I'm not even sure who they freaking lost to either.
Because it's like
Illinois.
Okay, so that's another
45-19. That's belt to ass.
Bad, but not an ACC loss.
You lost to Tulane, 34-27.
Again, embarrassing. Not an ACC loss.
You lost to Georgia Tech, so ACC loss.
Okay, that's
27-18.
First ACC loss.
UConn, you lost to them.
UConn.
37-34. See, that's the
UConn.
That's
did their basketball players switch on the football for that?
Apparently, I guess so.
Was it on the road or were they at home?
It was on the road.
Still embarrassing, but damn.
I'm losing by 3 though. It just
UConn.
Anyways, then you lose to Virginia.
Okay, so that's two ACC losses.
You know, that's I'll give you that one as a interesting one. But it's just like
at some point, I don't care that they are get out the ACC championship game. I'm sorry, Duke Benjamin. Y'all don't deserve to be there.
You really don't.
You don't. Bro.
I mean, to be honest, I would honestly like if Miami was in there. Because if Miami was in this, that would help them. That would help
the conference.
That would help them at least help their case to make that.
So
top
they still
12.
lost to Virginia and Georgia Tech.
Yep.
So that's 2 ACC losses.
Yep.
Miami has 2 ACC losses. So how the fuck is Duke in the what? Wait, what? That don't even make any sense.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah, ACC's embarrassing.
So who would you pick? Because for me, it's clearly I need Duke to lose.
Virginia's win this.
That would mean they beat them twice this year.
I mean, they already handled them the first time, and now they have a chance to go to the playoffs. Yeah, Virginia should win this one. I mean, Virginia, they were able to beat. I was gonna say they beat Florida State, but that's no longer impressive.
Yeah, it's not impressive.
These are 2 average teams.
Yeah,
they aren't even the best teams in the conference, but that's the ACC.
Anyways, you got now the Pac-12.
Pac-12. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Who's even playing in that game? Sometimes I forget the Pac-12
even exists, bro. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie.
Isn't there only like 5-6 teams in the Pac-12 right now?
Bro, your best luck is mine because I have no fucking clue. That conference is
it's literally abyss.
It really is. So
remember at the end of Fresh Prince when Will looked at an empty house and there was nothing in it? That's damn near the Pac-12 right now.
I mean, you know, it's okay. It's honestly okay because when you have I always say a conference that's like that, you know, they try.
They do.
When you got teams that are moving out your conference, what can you do? At
rapid pace.
Yeah, what can you do?
I mean, I give them credit for trying to restart the conference. I mean, more power to them. But yeah.
Well, I think that's everything, man.
Wait, G5. We gotta do the G5. Tulane versus North Texas. The battle of 2 coaches that already accepted other jobs, but you know they're there to finish the mission. Eric Morris going to Oklahoma State, and we already know John Summerall is going to Florida.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This game is probably like the one that nobody gives a fuck about because for both teams, you have really no. What guy is actually going to be the starter that actually is going to play? Be real.
I mean, playoffs on the line though. The winner of these 2 schools, they go to the playoffs. You know, that's got to count for something. It's playoffs, you know, that's a big deal.
These guys are. If you're not going to be like a first round pick, second round pick, or a third round pick, why the hell are you playing?
No, we ain't doing that. Yeah, they ain't doing that.
There's no reason.
And most of those players on each team probably are following their coach to whatever school.
Exactly. So it's like, I'm gonna be real with you. I this game, I'm probably not gonna be watching. I'm probably gonna be watching highlights
I'll see
after.
the highlights for sure.
You know
I
what I'm
don't know
saying?
Texas. They got a fun little offense. I've seen that. They have a fun offense. But I guess for the sake of this video, I'll go with Tulane. North Texas I think they beat them earlier in the year. I'll go with North Texas. I'll go with North Texas. Who's your pick, bro?
To be honest, I have no idea, but just for shits and
for the
giggles,
sake. Yeah, for the sake.
I'll pick Tulane.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Tulane by 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna pick Tulane by 14.
Oh shit, you going into double digits? Okay.
I'm going double digits because I believe when you got something this bad, one team is actually going to show up and the other is not because they don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Two mid teams are facing each other and one team doesn't show up, that's a blowout.
Exactly.
That's always how that plays out.
So it's going to be a 14 point win for Tulane.
Just the big question, like you said, I wonder what team's going to be more locked in because both your head coaches are gone. You could say, oh, we're still going to go and play, but come on, players think about that.
Exactly. Your guys are probably thinking, all right, so
right. Yeah,
be here next year.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so you take me with me, coach? Yeah, that's what I would be thinking.
I'm talking about you going up to the other player. Were you going to the draft? Because I think I was going to go.
Bro.
I don't know if I'll be playing.
I still got one more year of stability, man. The graduate year, bro.
Man. So you going to be here or you going to be following coach?
Oh, I'm for sure following coach. I don't even know who they're bringing in, so I'm just.
You know what? That sounds about right.
It's awkward though, because sometimes the coach can process you and say, "Ooh, I can't bring you with, bro."
Yeah.
That's conference awkward.
Well, all right. Mm-hmm. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
We can go ahead and kind of briefly explain exactly what we went through today.
For sure, man. I mean, we had to get into this coaching carousel, man. We had to especially touch on Lane going to LSU. I mean, come on, Lane's personality and LSU, that's exciting. I saw someone call it, it's like LSU's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys of college football in terms of how big their program is and like how rabid their fan base is.
Yeah.
So if you bring a coach like Lane Kiffin into that's just fun. We already see the impact he's having on recruiting. I don't know if we saw some of his guys have flipped from Ole Miss to LSU.
Yeah.
So we know he's going to bring recruits and shit. So we dove into, stuff like that, the coaching carousel. Then we had to touch on these, championship game predictions. Because you know what's conveniently after the championship games on Sunday?
What's that?
The College Football Playoff Committee makes their final 12 picks for who wins.
And that's where these last couple games matter.
Absolutely. For the folks that say, oh, conference games don't matter anymore. Yeah, tell that to the committee.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. If Alabama loses, it all depends on how we lose.
That's what's concerning. They don't matter if you lose the right way.
Yeah.
Let me add that.
Because if we lose by 3 and it's a battle, that's going to be a tough decision.
Because the committee will reward you for good losses, Notre Dame. However, if you get blown out, that's
Lord.
when it gets. Palm's gonna be sweaty that Sunday.
Yeah, you gonna be over there refreshing.
You're not gonna be watching. You're not gonna be watching the results to see if you got in like this. You're gonna be watching like this.
Boy, you're gonna be pacing.
You're gonna be pacing. It's like, shit, have they picked us yet? Have they picked us yet? Have they picked? And you can't even celebrate if you get ranked 11. Because remember, if you're 11, you're not in.
Yep.
Because they put in the group of 5. Ooh, don't get blown out. Ooh.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah,
freaking Georgia, they're lucky either way.
We chilling.
You could lose and you still in. So
which is crazy because it wasn't like that last year because we had 2 losses heading into that game. So we had to win that shit to get in. So
were they both? You didn't have both SEC though.
Yeah, actually last year, yeah. Because we lost. Yeah, we lost to Ole Miss.
I just wanted to hear Alabama. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit with the starting 5.
Yeah.
So it's very, very simple. You watch throughout the whole thing. You've seen the laughs, the giggles, and all. Yeah. You got to subscribe.
Got to.
Got to do that, bro. It's not even going to cost you nothing. It's for free, my man. So you just got to do it.
For free.
You know what I'm saying?
For free.
Oh, it's that like button?
Like button.
Hey, it's right there. It's right there with it, bro.
Right next to us.
Because, I mean, it's that simple. I mean, if you were laughing the whole time, you like what you see.
Exactly.
You gotta know him like.
It's nice validation. Everyone likes feeling validated.
Exactly. You know, our hard work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Our research to do for you.
All for y'all, man. We'll do it again.
And in a heartbeat.
And again.
But you know what is one thing?
What's that?
They gotta make sure that they comment down
Oh,
below.
that's a must.
Because you know,
that's mandatory.
Especially if when Alabama go ahead and beat Georgia, you know, let me know where y'all think Georgia gonna drop down to.
Especially
you know,
since y'all gotta tell us in the comments how much Georgia's gonna beat Bama by. Is it gonna be 10? Is it gonna be 15? Is it gonna surprisingly be close and be like 3-7? Like, we gotta know what y'all think the score to Georgia one will be when that happens. You know.
you see how there's just nothing that's not gonna happen. But
Just spoil it.
hey, you know, I see the future. I see it now.
I'm that so
and it's the wrong time.
That's so weird. But I had that. You know what you did? The eye. You see, we had a little pause. What you did? That's what I had.
Oh my god, bro. You know what? All right. What's that next one?
They gotta hit the notification bell.
Oh my god.
You know what's beautiful about that? There's also one click of a button.
For free.
I
mean, hey man,
it's better
it's
again than
simple.
looking on your phone and seeing flicks and kicks is supposed to be.
And you be sitting there thinking, oh my god,
It's like,
they actually got a video up now.
exactly. Imagine you driving home from work, you're like, what do I put on? Flicks and kicks.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got home, you washing the dishes, and you just want to have some noise on. You listen to us. It's that simple. Because we're gonna have the content you want.
Goes hand in hand with everything.
Exactly. Now, but the last thing that they gotta do is they gotta follow us on every platform.
What are those platforms on?
Man, we got TikTok, we got the Instagram. I mean, we got a letterbox. I mean, we got it all, bro.
We're touching everywhere, man.
They just gotta make sure they are tuned to everything.
Gotta be.
And we gonna make sure we gonna have the content out there for you.
Sure, be more active on those for sure. We know we've been slacking a little on some of those social medias.
Hey man, you know,
But that is
exactly. You know, we up on the game.
Sure,
We
we're gonna get
understand.
back on it, consistent.
Hey, what lethal shooter be saying? I understand.
I understand it now. Switch the next shot.
Exactly.
What we on now? Grind mode.
It's that simple. Hey, you know what? I may not be the best lethal shooter, but hey, lethal shooter, if you see this, hey man, hey, look.
Give us a shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, hey,
I understand it now. Follow flicks and kicks.
Exactly. You know, hey, let's go out there and have some shooting sessions with this man. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's make some content.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
We can make some brand together. What's up, man?
exactly.
Come on now.
But alright, man, it was nice having this conversation, and we got this whole thing down, calm, cat.
Have a good night, yo.
We out.